I'm a little bit too old to be wearing heelys anyway.
How did that happen?
Welcome back to my channel, Chiccancook. Now, today we're going to be making easy, vegan, gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Some of you might be thinking, isn't that a little bit too fancy what you're wearing? And first I thought, yeah, it's a little bit shiny, but then I thought, I'm home. It's called Chiccancook, and ain't nobody going out anyway. So let's go. So, what we're going to need for these gluten-free, vegan chocolate chip cookies are some. First of all, okay, so the recipe is very similar to my normal chocolate chip cookie recipe, except there are a few substitutes. So instead of egg, we're going to be using half a banana that's mashed, and instead of normal plain flour, I've got some gluten-free plain flour here. So we've got some 200 grams of dark chocolate, 115 grams of vegan butter, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla essence. I've still got my mixed essence. We've got 200 grams of brown sugar and 100 grams of granulated sugar. All of this is going to be mixed together, popped into the oven. And it's that simple. Let's go. So the first thing we're going to do is add in our sugars. We're going to add them into the bowl, and then we're going to mix in our butter. First of all, sugars. The reason we use 2 sugars is because the granulated sugar gives it that crunch, whereas the brown sugar gives it that softness, the chewiness. Okay, now we're going to add in our butter. And I've just melted it so that it's easier to mix in, but you don't have to melt it, just make sure it's soft enough to mix in. Okay, now at this point, the next thing we're going to do is add in our salt, baking soda, and vanilla essence. Mix that all in together. Mix. Okay, now this is the point where in a normal cookie recipe we would add in our egg, but because this is a vegan recipe, we're going to substitute that with half of a mashed banana. If you don't want to use banana, another thing you can do is get 2 tablespoons of flaxseed and then 2 tablespoons of water and mix that together, and that will make a flax egg, which is, everyone who's vegan will know, that's an alternative to an egg binding thing. Okay, now at this point, the next thing we're going to do is add in our flour. Okay, so now that we've mixed in the flour, the last thing we're going to do is mix in our dark chocolate. As usual, all of the ingredients will be in the description below, so don't worry about that. And it's as simple as that. So now all we're going to do is make our mold for the cookies. So you have 2 options here. You can either mold it into the size of a golf ball with your hands, or if you have an ice cream scoop like this, just take a bit of a scoop, and I'm just going to actually move this in front of there and just scoop it. This is done now. All we're going to do, if it's too soft, you have the option to put it in the fridge for about 15 minutes, because some kitchens are warmer than others. So you might want it to be a bit firmer, a little bit higher, you can do that. Otherwise, like what I'm going to do, we're going to pop it into the oven for about 12 minutes. This is a little bit longer than when I do my normal cookies, just because with the gluten-free flour, it will bake slightly differently. So we're going to put it in, actually I'm not even going to say 12 minutes, I'm going to say 10 to 12 minutes, because every oven is different. When you take it out, you want it to still be very soft, because when you take it out, it's going to continue cooking outside for the next 10 minutes of cooling time. Let's go. Okay, and there you have it. Easy, vegan, gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. Now, these went into the oven for 12 minutes, and then I took them out. When I took them out, they were very gooey. You'd almost think that they weren't done. But I've left them to cool for about 20 minutes, so now they're perfect for the taste test. So let's go. I'm just going to show you. See the back's nice and gooey still. You can see. That looks good, doesn't it? Okay. Let's just break this. I'm just gonna break it actually to show you. Can you see that? So soft. Okay. Just gonna do a little taste. These taste really good. You can taste the difference with the gluten-free flour. All it is just tastes a little bit grainier, but obviously if you're gluten-free, you're used to the slight adjustment to the normal flour, but it still tastes amazing. You can also taste a bit of the banana flavor. Now, if you want to get rid of the banana flavor, you can add maybe a bit of lemon zest or something like that, or like I said, replace the banana for the flaxseed egg. But honestly, you're really going to want to try these. I'll just show you that again. So good. Okay, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you liked it. Please try the recipe. If you do try it, tag me on these pictures and things like that you take of them on Instagram. I want to see everything that you guys have done. But for now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.